Yo, check this out. Sit down. The lesson begins now.
We are live on the mic.
The crowd favorite, DJ Duss, is in the building.
Yo, what's up, man? I'm your host, DJ Duss. The guy next to me is DJ Jesse James. What's up, Jesse?
What's going on, boys?
Not mad. I always get a little worried because we go on Instagram Live, right? And it runs a few seconds behind.
Yeah.
So but it makes you have to click on it. So I have a laptop next to me. So while this intro is going, I'm like, and the go live button doesn't show up right away, and you're like,
what's going on?
We're
Gives
live
you a little
on,
bit of a paranoia.
Yeah. We're live on X, aka Twitter. We're also live on Instagram, Twitch, and YouTube. But before I talk about anything else, we have one episode, cool episode, a vibe with mommy. Her name's Molly. She's a OnlyFans content creator, and had an interesting story. I had a great podcast with her, probably my second highest in ratings, probably number one on Spotify and all that other stuff. And months later, YouTube just rips it off, gives me a strike. You press an appeal button. The appeal button, they don't even appeal. They don't give a shit. The appeal button is like a legal action to press a button.
Just to say that they gave you the opportunity to appeal.
So you appeal. They get really pissed off at you, and then you don't post anything for about a week. So you're like, oh, great. If I get now, by the way, YouTube, you can feel free. There's another one from Kitty Kristen, OnlyFans. So that's the next one that's going to get pulled. That's going to give me my second strike, by the way. And then they're going to knock me out for 2 weeks. I get a third strike. I'm gone.
Wow.
So now, Live on the Mic podcast will be a little more PG because you can't say anything on here without them being pissed off. I might even be pissing them off with this.
Absolutely. With what
this
we're
alone.
saying right now, yeah.
So the only thing I got to do is now we're going to take Live on the Podcast studios and we're moving a different show to Rumble where it's going to be called No Self-Control because if anyone that knows me, I got none. 100% no self-control, turned on all the time, and that's the where I'm gonna go a little all out. If there's things that you guys want to be super entertained by and hear my real opinions, even though you think I'm pretty deep on this, no. But you know,
So it's
it
like
is what it is.
it's a real unfiltered, uncut type thing, right? Like it's just like the raw version.
I'm gonna scratch out the new logo and filters. Gonna be scratched out when it's on YouTube. It's because it's filtered here. You have your. I feel like
it's super filtered.
They tie us down.
Yeah.
But you know what, Jess? I went on a date not too long ago. I don't go on too many dates. Anyone that knows me, I don't. I love women. Trust me, I do. And this woman falls into my TikToks, and like I'm not even going to try to judge her on looks, but she looks better on TikTok than she does in real life.
Person, yeah.
And I look better in real life than I do on this podcast. So she won, you know. So, but that's besides the point, right?
Yeah.
So we get on fucking. Oh, hold on, Dana. I don't use Rumble. If I got that right. Yeah, I know, but you can. It's this www.rumble.com. You subscribe to us. You know what? I got you on Instagram. I'll send you the link. Don't get me wrong. We're still going to have some Live on the Mic podcast stuff on YouTube until they eventually kick us off because it's well on its way. You know what I mean? Yeah. So before we get kicked off, we might as well start transferring some shit over, right? So,
yes,
I go on this date, right? And so, pick her up at 7:30 and her babysitter doesn't show up till 7:45, which is no big deal.
Big deal. No.
It happens. Babysitter's late. Can't blame the person there. Gets in the car and so guys, like in this neighborhood, it takes a few minutes away. You know the Finley Creek area, Jesse. It takes a few minutes
to get out of it.
To go on the main road to start going somewhere for dinner, right? She's on her phone going through TikTok videos, and I'm not much of a peeker. Like I don't look at people's shit. I've never been nosy. I don't even ask very many questions with people in general. But I'm at a point where, like, on date one, we've talked a bit on the phone, FaceTimed a few times. Date one, I actually went over to look what the hell's on her phone. Because I'm like, please tell me this is important. And she's looking at a granny on a thing, and she flips on to the next one and the next one. And I'm sitting there going, wow. So I just keep driving. She goes, you're extremely quiet today. And I go, hold on a sec. I don't want to disturb your TikToks. You know what I mean? Like, I'm quiet. You're an asshole. Like,
yeah. Oh, let's reverse that. That. If she picked you up, and as soon as you got in the car and you started flipping through your phone, wouldn't you be the biggest asshole in the world?
100%.
Absolutely.
So
it was rude, yeah.
So she goes, and anyone knows me. I'm not a smoker. My car is fairly fucking clean.
All the time.
So she goes, she whips out her fucking vape. She like blows it. She goes, mine, right? And rolls down the window. And I'm sitting there going, what kind of animal is this? Mm-hmm. And she's like, she goes, she's 36 years old. And she goes, I'm from the hood, I'm from the hood. Very attractive, by the way. Those are the words I always wanted to hear from a lady's mouth. Yes, 50. G-Unit. You know what I mean?
Looking for 50 Shades of Grey, not 50 Cent.
Yeah, I know. I was like, you got the wrong 50 here. You're on the wrong category. The best part about the whole thing is she looks at me and she goes, I normally don't date proper white boys. Anyone that really knows me? Yeah.
White boy, okay.
I was like,
proper in a lot of ways, yes, but
yes. But to be like I'm a suit wearing fucking corporate motherfucker. No,
no,
you know what I mean. Disrespectful. Right off the jump. Right off the jump.
I agree. Yeah.
We were supposed to go eat dinner, play some pool. This is my whole thing, right? Now I'm like, fuck, I gotta bail out a pool. And if you guys knew that month, I probably worked 34 to 36 days.
Yeah, you worked every Saturday, Sunday.
Everything. I was just fucking just demolished. But you know what? I'm a man of my word. I don't use that as an excuse. So, we get to dinner. We get to one place. What's that fucking guy? Crates? Is that a place? The pizza place on Overlake?
Yeah. Crates.
Crust and Crates or whatever.
Crusty
Those
Crates.
fuckers have let me down during COVID. They had chicken wing night. Okay.
And they were closed.
On Mondays, and then COVID came around. They weren't open Mondays. I went to 3 Mondays in a row until I figured out online they were closed. I bring this girl back. I don't even know if they're out of business now. I was just like, it was closed anyway. So we go to Montana's. We start getting some food. She's so happy. She's like, oh, we're on our first date. I'm like, bitch, it's going to be the last. Stop telling people this shit, Yeah. And she's like, oh, I'm kind of tired. I was like, perfect. I'm like, look, Mike, I'm catching you over here on my laptop. If you guys are commenting on Instagram, you don't pop up on StreamYard, but I do see you, Mike. We love you, man. We got to see you in Cuba again.
Yeah.
So she's all like, she's just talking like an idiot. Like, you just know the date's a wrap.
Yeah.
So I'm like, listen, I worked hard today. I'm like, let's catch up on this thing, and we'll go play pool some other time. She's like, absolutely, this and that. We talked one other day, and I never talked to her again. But, guys, what the fuck was that? TikToks and fucking vaping in a car, and I'm from the hood.
You're
36 years old.
Button. Dude, eject her right out of the fucking seat, man. Just ding, see you later.
Fast and the Furious e-brake, rip it right back around.
She's lucky you didn't do that. Because, I mean, you would have had every right to.
It was just so terrible, and I hope she's listening.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, yeah. She needs to know how to do a proper date. How about that? Like, it's just not even a proper date. How about a little bit of respect? You respect the person that you just met and don't get on your phone. And how about respect the fact that you don't smoke in people's fucking cars?
She had it. Do you mind?
No vape or not?
Blows it in and then fucking vapes. I'm just sitting there going.
And I'm sorry, vapes are worse than cigarettes because the smoke is thick.
It's just don't do it in someone's fucking car. That's do it. Vape your ass out when you get home. I don't give a shit. At the restaurant outside, take a break, pretend to take a piss, whatever the case is. Go vape your brains out. My car. God damn, man. Oh, we got another comment here. The phone should have been put away. Then there was a problem with that. No, if there's a problem with a child, I'm 100% in. Don't get me wrong. Be on that phone. Get a phone call. Get that. You know what? Get an eject phone call too. I hate Deuce. My friend needs to bill. I'm fine with that shit. But I haven't said one word. TikTok's on. Checking for a free meal
within the car. Like that's
dude. I don't know. I feel bad for the next dude. It's not my problem. Damn, those damn filters on TikToks are good. Question. Dana, I want to ask you a question. I know you're listening. If we get fooled as a man by a beautiful woman with this great filter and we meet her in real life, are we allowed, should we be able to say something to them like, whoa, you kind of lied right off the bat? Come on, Jess. Some of these girls, they look 20 years younger all of a sudden. You know what I mean? The wrinkles are gone. Isn't that an approachment of lying? Is that not like
absolutely.
Is that not how you start a first date or you meet someone?
Pretty much is exactly what it is. Because I mean,
she says yes. Call her out. Yes, yes. See, I'm cool with that.
We love you, Dina.
We have a friend. We have a friend. Okay, Carm. We have a friend. Paulie, don't rat me. Paulie listens to all my episodes, and he rats me out to Carm when I bring up his name.
Oh,
man.
really? Paulie, be quiet, man. Jeez.
So he told me one time, good story. He goes, he met a girl on some sort of dating site, and they met up down at Lansdowne for a dinner. She came out of the car. He got out of the car, and he goes, "Well, it's nice to meet you, but I don't like to start a date on a lie because I guess she looked a little different or a lot different than she did in this profile picture," and left. So I give him credit. Give him credit. That's not everyone. I might have followed up through with it.
Just not to be rude, more or less.
I don't know.
Right?
I'm not that rude, but I'm rude. Don't get me wrong. I'm rude, but not that rude. But it is what it is. With that was a good one though. That was a good one. But bro, a few Saturdays ago, man, we ended up going to Sudbury. We went to go watch Suzi Kory, country rock singer. That's on my last episode. If you guys want to check her out, beautiful, talented singer.
Awesome.
Great on stage. But when I asked you straight up about 3 days before we went to Sudbury, your thoughts was like, okay, cool, let's go. But the good time that we actually had, you didn't expect it, you said.
Oh, God, no. And I had a blast.
We
had a blast. Like, believe it or not, like I can't believe how much fun we had in Sudbury.
But guys, Sudbury at 4:30 p.m.
Oh, man. It was right out of a movie, man. I thought like the apocalypse was coming.
We didn't even say anything to each other right away. We're trying. This place we're going to is called the Colson. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, the Colson.
Has a strip club on one side and a performance venue with a stage and stuff on the other side.
Stage on one side, stage on the
Stage
other.
on the other side. If you suck at singing, you're literally low on the ball. You know? so
Talk
yes.
to the other mic.
So we end up getting down there, and we know that the Colson, we read on their internet that they only take cash. We're like, cool. It's 4:30 p.m. Let's go get some cash. So we can take a walk, go down. First place, boom, doors are locked. Second place, I'm talking about every bank in town.
And there's 5 banks in like a square
radius,
mile,
right?
Like
a small radius. Yeah.
Square quarter mile.
So we're like, oh my God, how the fuck are we going to get money? You know, but the thing is, I don't mind hitting up an ATM machine and getting ripped off inside. I accepted that. But I'm like, how do you get to that ATM machine inside when you have to pay cover? That's what blows my mind a little bit. Should have been more at the front door. But anyways, Jess points it out. He's like, yo, look, there's a lineup over there. There's a lineup of 4 people at this ATM, the one ATM that's actually outside. We walk over to the guy, and we're like, Jesse goes, is this the only ATM in town? And he freaks out and goes, yeah, it's fucking stupid. I was like, whoa. Then we pulled out money, and then we're walking back, and all years you don't see anyone. You see one homeless guy in a cart just pushing the cart. You hear the
Lots
ambulance
of homeless
siren.
people.
And I looked over at you, and I was like, man, this place is kind of scary, man. And then you're like, it's an apocalypse. It's like, we got to get back, man.
It was fucking weird. It was like quiet, like, and then all you hear is sirens.
Mike's asking me if we didn't stop at is even, I don't know, is Sudbury even on the way to your place? I don't even know. I don't know. Last time I was at Mike's place, me and him got so fucking annihilated. It was the worst ride of my life. Mike, you remember that? I know Mike's messaging me on IG. That was the worst ride I've ever had coming home from a place. This guy dying. I'm sharing a car with a girl that doesn't even have a driver's license. Son of a bitch. Couldn't even share the driving, man. Couldn't even share the goddamn driving. But Jess, Sudbury, man. Overall, though, the people were cool.
People are nice.
Had a good time.
I mean,
Susie and her friend
stood out a little bit.
Yeah. We stood out a little bit. That's not, we're kind of used to that. That's not an issue. Susie was cool. Her performance was nice. She was a sweetheart to meet in person. She was great on the podcast, but in person,
her friends were awesome.
Yeah, we had a great time. I would definitely, if she ever comes back around, I'm trying to get her a show in Ottawa. I'm going to try and call the Crazy Horse or send my, get
She's
something.
good too. She's really good. Yeah.
Very good. I had a really good time.
She was good even with like a backup band.
Yes.
Like she was patient enough with her friend was mad, but she was patient with them.
Yeah.
She did her job. She's good at her job because she was patient enough to make sure that she was getting a song done that she needed to get done. And
that's true.
instead of just walking off stage or getting upset and saying screw it, played a DJ. Like she could have.
Now, guys, you guys want to know about the strip club side of this now?
Everybody's just dying to hear.
I
this
don't
shit.
know. I just made that shit up. I don't know. Strip club, guys, it wasn't what I thought. I didn't see grandma there. I didn't see the girl with the missing leg or tooth. I didn't see any of that. They were actually pretty
It was
attractive.
small. It was small,
Yeah.
but it was busy.
It was busy.
Like it was very busy. Like it was crazy. Like I couldn't get a drink at first.
What's the first knock on Sudbury for you? Oh, he has to think of this.
All the people of like there's nobody around. Everything was closed.
Okay.
Everything's closed. It's 4:00. Nothing's open. Ghost town.
I'm going to say 2 a.m. and there's only pizza that's fucking open.
And they can't serve you.
And you get there, and there's one dude in the front, one poor peasant in the back. And Jesse asked the best question ever. How long's the wait? And the guy goes, 40 minutes. And we're like, fuck that. I'd rather mug a guy that comes out with a pizza after me. You know what I mean? Like,
The guy I was fucking out, and the guy was coming in to get his Uber Eats order. And I asked him, what are you here for? And he goes, oh, my Uber Eats. I'm like, I pre-ordered. I'm like, what's your name? And he goes, Mark. I'm like, no problem. I go in, I'm like, I'm here for Mark's order.
you didn't.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm here to pick something up from Mark. I prepaid it. And the guy's like, no. I'm like, I'm just fucking with you, man. I'm just really hungry.
It was just, so Jesse saves me without me realizing he saved me. He bought me a bag of Doritos. But when I woke up, I had it perfectly folded beside my pillow. Like I needed to save some for later or something. Fucking pathetic, man.
Can't get any food. Like, then to find out there's McDonald's, but I mean, we weren't in any shape to go anywhere. So.
Oh, good Lord.
Well, we couldn't get a cab. We were going to cab back to the hotel.
Yep.
And we ended up walking, and it was kind of cold.
Of course
it was
it
kind
was.
of chilly, but
Talking
we
about
were
cold today. Yeah.
we were at the right amount of liquored up not to care, so it kind of worked out.
Oh, no.
I'm being nice.
I had to sneak and pee in public somewhere.
Yeah.
It wasn't very public, but whatever.
It wasn't very sneaky either.
Very sneaky. Peeing
But
in
it
front
was-
of a car when the one way's coming this way wasn't a very smart idea. My bad. It's another
And then the
group
guy
of people
stops.
seeing my wiener.
The guy stops, and we're thinking he's stopping, but he needs to go to the ATM. This just happened to be right by that ATM.
It was shit.
Kind of
I know he stopped. I'm like, oh man, I got to beat up a guy with a wiener in my hand. You know, like some bullshit, complete bullshit.
Yeah.
But Jess, man, this weekend, Friday, we are flying out to Vancouver.
Vancouver.
We're gonna visit people in Van. We're gonna visit people in Chilliwack.
Mm-hmm.
Excited? You've never been, you said, right?
Nope, never been, and I'm excited.
What's the excitement for? What do you want to see when you get there?
I've never been out west, so
Yeah,
it's
me
just
neither.
kind of like I don't know what to expect, but
Yeah.
it's just being somewhere different. We've done a little bit of traveling together. We've
Yep.
been a few places, and it's just something to kind of do, like check off, I guess. Like
Yeah, it's definitely a check off. The price was right. Me and Jesse got some pretty
man.
cheap flights, so round trip.
I can't even go see my girl in PEI for cheap.
And it's a lot closer. I know.
Yeah.
It's a 5-hour flight. That's gonna be my longest flight in an airplane, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I'm antsy after 3. I'm like,
Yeah.
they're gonna kick me off. They're gonna call like fucking. They're gonna call people tie me up or something.
We're gonna be landing in Edmonton.
He's like, get him off. Get him arrested. There's only one way to keep me calm. Just keep the beer going.
The beer's
That's
flowing.
it.
And you know what?
That's
It's
it.
porter flight, and I think that's probably not. The seats aren't as like crowded as the
That's right.
the vacation seats. Like they're not all cramped in. It's more. I find there's more room, so hopefully,
So you went to
Yeah.
BC first time. You never seen the ocean, aren't you? I'm just questioning. I'm just assuming that you're not from the East Coast. You're not near like BAM or anything. That's where I thought you were from. That's just. But yeah, no, the ocean. You got to come with us to Cuba. That's
yeah.
the ocean.
I've
You wanna
seen
see.
seeing the ocean from PEI, or is a lot different than seeing it from the Caribbean.
Oh yeah.
Like night and day. Like, the water's the water.
Oh,
and if-
Alberta. Damn, that's one of our next stops, man. That's
Yeah,
one of my
it
next
is.
ones.
Yeah. Edmonton,
dope.
Calgary.
Yeah,
those-
I got to do them both. We got to go there for a 3-4 night period and do both. We have people to visit. We have lots of people to visit in both
Yep,
cities
absolutely.
actually. But talking about people visiting, I got Glazy that was been on the podcast. She's an actress. I got Soraya that co-hosted a few shows with me. Her and I talked today. We got Jennifer Victor, an amazing singer, near Chilliwack, actually where we're staying at your cousin's. So it's you know what I mean. Our boy Jeff Schwartz, the Liquidator. Him and I talked today too. Yeah, from the Liquidator to show. If you guys haven't seen the Liquidator, please go on Prime, check out the Liquidator. You want to talk about a funny ass reality show, a real reality show.
Not a fake.
Yeah, he calls out some of the other fake ones like Storage Wars and shit like that. You want to watch a real reality show? That's
the one.
Dude, he kills me, man.
Absolutely.
I was telling Jess today. I was how I met Jeff was this. I was with this girl one time and we were dating. We're at our house, and then I'm like, "Have you watched The Liquidator?" And she's like, "No, you don't know what the hell they'll watch anymore. It's COVID. Everything's been fucking
shut down.
You've seen everything 1,000 times." She's like, "No, so I'll watch Jeff Schwartz every day." So I put Jeff on. She's dying of laughter, and I was like, "Damn, let me send him a message to get him on the podcast." Shot him a message, and he came on the Shooting the Shit podcast, and then I want to get him back on live on the mic, of course. You know what I mean? So or the no self control, because I think Jeff Schwartz has no self control too. You know?
Oh, absolutely. I think that would be a very, very good one.
I want to see what Mike's writing here. Mike's saying, "Yeah, man, Vancouver is awesome. Absolutely, I hope so. I've seen the view, But guys, I am telling you,
different beers, nice.
I'm telling you, I'm not a view guy, and I don't want to be a dickhead, and I don't say I don't like the view. Okay, cool. I see the mountain. I saw the ocean. I'm a vibe guy. I need to feel vibes. I need to have a good time.
The people.
It's just, I get the view, but once I see the mountain, if the mountain's not going to shove a beer down my throat and party with me, the mountain's kind of useless to me after that. You know what I mean?
And you don't want the Coors Light mountain.
No. No lights. There's nothing light about me. Why would I be drinking that shit?
Yeah.
You told me visit the island. We're there we land 9 p.m. Friday. We're leaving kind of Monday morning. We're gonna try and squeeze in as much as we can. We have a car rental. We have a friend James. James has been on my show 1,000 times. We're trying to get him on tonight. James is actually leaving before us.
Yeah.
Grabbing a car. James is gonna do a little tour of the dispensaries. Good for him because we don't want to do that shit.
No.
He's going to be like, this guy wants to drink every beer, and this guy wants to smoke, and Jesse wants to eat every burrito. I don't know. I don't know what Jesse wants to do. I don't know.
I've been drinking beers lately. I've been getting back into slowly.
It's true.
Slowly getting back into the groove.
And
I was on hiatus for a little while.
I don't peer pressure anyone. You drank with me.
I can go with Joe and not have a single beer and let him drink them all for me. And still have a great time.
And I just drink them all.
But I've been getting back into the groove a little bit, just slowly but surely, and it's been lots of fun.
I got no self control. I have to drink as many as I can.
Yeah. Oh,
I don't
yes.
know. I don't know.
That's not a lie.
It's not a lie.
It's not a lie.
It's not a lie. I gotta go see a psychiatrist for that. I gotta figure out why. Why do I just gotta?
I mean, working in the bars, I've seen a lot of drinkers. We owned a bar. We've seen some drinkers.
It's true.
I've worked in even the Orange Monkey type style where the same guy comes in every day and no one pounds him back like Joe, I find.
I gotta fucking. You think I'd slow down?
No.
You know what sucks? I drank a few beers. Okay, a few beers, between January and April 4th when we went to Cuba. I drank a few under my dad's birthday. I'm not gonna fucking.
Yeah.
And then I think I had another 2 with him playing backgammon or something, right? But I was like, I didn't go out, I didn't do shit, and I said I'm gonna stay sober until I go to friggin' Cuba.
Yeah, you're saving it.
Oh yeah, I saved it all right.
Oh yeah.
I made up 3 months. For it. Oh yeah, 3 months worth, easy.
On the first night.
I'm the only guy that can black out in the middle of the whole night. I can remember the beginning, and I can remember the night, but not the middle.
Just our bus ride. Our bus ride was intense.
Our bus ride.
Dana,
what's your favorite alcohol, Dana? Tell me. Because I can drink almost anything, but Jack Daniels just brings something right here. Yeah.
Oh man, I'll never remember when we're at. What was that bar called again?
Helsinki?
No, the one
I have a Helsinki story. That's why.
Yeah, the one. It was the Jagerbomb nights.
Oh yes.
On right near Fairfax.
Yes, it's Zayfods.
Zayfods. When we were at Zayfods and me and Caroline were there.
Yeah.
And Joe came over. Oh, what's up, Caroline? What's up, Jesse? And Caroline had a drink, and Grog grabs it. And I was about to be like, whoa, because I know he.
I thought
hates
you
Jack.
whoa, like don't grab her drink.
No.
So
couldn't care less.
I whoa it even faster
Yeah.
to my mouth.
Because I know he doesn't like Jack. And I know that's what she drinks because I've been buying her drinks for a long time.
And what was my face like?
You made the.
Oh, bro, I almost puked everywhere. See,
And then I found a tray full of Jaeger bombs behind the stage.
no one ever admitted
Cleaned
the
those.
oozes
No.
were
There must have been 30, maybe
easy,
even
30.
more.
Easy,
Like,
maybe I'm gonna say more.
Yeah, I think there's more. I
I
couldn't
remember
believe
you
I was
took
like,
your flashlight
and it was
like,
just a whole bunch of Jaeger bombs ready to go. Like it was like maybe it was a gift from God. I don't know. Man.
he probably gave it to us and be like, stay away from the bar.
Maybe, man, but I couldn't believe how many Jaeger. So we're just like, all right, we just start pounding them. And we're like, well, we got to give some of them out. So we just handed a few out. Wow.
So my Jack story one time is Terry used to always try to trick me with Jack, right? So
Mm-hmm.
I'm DJing at Helsinki, and remember they had that thing behind me, and people were I stack all my drinks.
Stack all the
It's
drinks,
like
yeah.
my birthday, and I think there's like 20 at that time, right? And bro, I learned real quick to smell my shit because I stopped being savage a little bit. Like, so there's a bunch rum and coke, and I grab one, and there's one Jack and Coke, and I go, oh, and Terry's like, there's no way you caught that. There's no way you fucking caught that. I was like,
Yeah.
I absolutely did, man.
You little jerk.
Okay.
Trying to trick.
Mike's asking me, have you ever done a sober October? Nope.
I never even heard of Sober October.
Yeah, some people do that. I think I
Yeah.
heard that on the Rogan, if I'm right. Sober October? No. I try to because you have to understand, guys, like there's a lot of drinking during Christmas. There's me and
Yeah.
Darren's birthdays, and then there's New Year's Eve. So like January is going to be the month I'm going to relax a little bit. But especially, I just challenge myself when there's like a vacation. Like we're planning on going on April 3rd, right? So I challenge myself to be like, fuck it, just hit the gym, stay fresh, just
Yeah.
do your thing. Obviously, my dad's birthday is on January 14th, so we'll have a couple beers. But I'm not going to start smashing tequila or nothing. And I try to keep it clean until then. So I try to do the January, February, March thing. But sober October a month, no. My only goals in life is to be sober from Sunday to Thursday. That's the goal. That's the only goal. You know
And
what I
it's a
mean?
reasonable goal, right? Like,
It
you
is a
don't have-
reasonable goal.
yeah, you don't have to be drunk every night.
Your worst experience was on Jack. And lost my
geez.
virginity drinking Jack. Not related.
I mean, Jack.
Okay, thank God. I was like, I'm really happy you added that comment. Not
Yeah.
related.
I was like, Jack? Is that his
Sweetheart, you wouldn't have lost nothing with me because my pecker wouldn't have worked, all right? So it would have been like, no. Jack's a no. But in
I don't mind Jack. I don't
yeah,
mind it.
I don't know what it is, man.
Yeah.
So because you don't mind tequila neither. Because
Yeah.
you have that person that likes one or the other. There's a few, I call them hybrids. That likes them both, you know. Those goddamn weird hybrids. You like tequila? Yeah. I'm like, oh, they don't like Jack. Like, we like Jack too. I'm like, you have a problem. This is why Jesse didn't drink much. I'll tell you that. No, man. But it was in Cuba this year, and I'm like, yo, a shot of rum, and the fucking asshole gave me like 8 ounces. And I was like, I can't sip on this. I got to kill it all at once. Because once you sip on it, it's gonna get all. Yo, best drink.
Oh my
White
God.
Monster.
I had the best drink. In
White
Sudbury.
Monster and spice rum. White 0-calorie, sugar-free Monster. You got
I'm drinking the wrong one right now, but yeah.
okay, but show that one you have. It's that type of can, but white.
It's just white.
Yes, it's white.
Zero.
That
It says zero.
with
ultra.
It has to be spice rum. I made Jess one in Sudbury. Dude, that was dope.
Oh, it doesn't give me another.
I know.
That's how we started the night.
My mom's birthday. I'm like, yo, do you want to try one? She's like, yeah, I got all those fucking other ones, those whatever, those watered bullshit that she drinks. And she drinks one of those, and she's like, yo, make me another one. I was like, yeah, it's good.
There's something about it because when I go to Cuba and Dominican, I don't like drinking their rum on anything.
Yes.
I find the taste is strong. I don't know what it is.
And how much Coke can you really drink?
That again, yes.
You know,
like
and let's be, their orange juice is not orange juice.
no, it's watered fruit coloring or something. I don't know what it is, but it's not orange juice. And neither is their pineapple juice. Their pineapple juice looks like
No, it's not pineapple.
no. It's
No, you can't have.
I
a
can't even
juice
tell you
that
what it
drink.
is.
You can't have a juice drink there. That's what
No.
it's like. No, I get it. And then
Yeah.
even their pop's a little weird. But I mean,
Yes.
even if their pop was normal, how much pop can you have in throughout the night?
yeah, exactly. And yeah, that
Monster.
the white I'm like, I'll take another. Like, it was, you don't taste, it does something.
I don't know.
That it tastes sweet and fruity and I'm in
It
love with it.
enhances the flavor of the rum.
Yes, it does.
The proper flavor.
But yes, it enhances the sweetness part of it, not
Yes.
the harsh.
Yeah, that
you know?
spice sweet type thing. Yeah. So what happened was, guys, I bring these fucking monsters over to Cuba, right? Just after like 4 days, 4 binges. I only bring a couple of cans because my bag's already gonna be 23 kilos just with my clothes. So like only bring a couple. And I get there and I'm like, yo, give me a vodka. And like, we don't have vodka. And I'm like, fuck, I forgot where I am sometimes, right? So I'm like, okay, get me rum because I know we can bathe in rum there, So the guy gives me some rum. I pour it in, and then you see, I got that face from D of all people to get a face.
Yeah.
He goes, you're gonna drink that? And I was like, well, yeah, I got no other options. Like, I'm gonna drink it. And I take a huge sip, and I'm like, damn, this is good. And he looks at me, he's like, what? I'm like, you need one. So I make him one, but obviously we only have 2 cans on the whole fucking island, right? So
Yeah.
I don't even know what to do.
sell
I
that
don't even
there.
know what to do next year. Like, what are you supposed to do? Can we bring another bag? Can we bring another carry-on?
Or
Don't worry
you can't
about
bring it on the carry-on, but you can maybe check 2 bags.
That's what I'm saying. Something's gonna happen.
Well, we can check 2 bags and split on it and just throw a bunch of stuff in it.
I like that.
That's not a bad idea.
I like that. To
Bring
really,
more-
to really
bring
enhance
some
our
drinks.
and some Jaeger.
Because like last time we brought,
some,
like we had Clamato in the pouches and stuff,
Yes.
which was fucking amazing
did
too,
we-
right?
Oh
Like,
yeah.
and people are looking at us all weird because we're like, how did you get that drink?
They know, like, do they make Caesars here? We're like, no.
No.
I bought a 40 on duty free. We brought these packs. What are they called again? Party.
Oh man,
Oh man, I got them. I got 2 downstairs still.
yeah,
Gotta
I
show
can't
people.
remember.
It's a little pack you buy it. Like we found it at the front
Canadian-
of Canadian Tire.
Canadian Tire, yeah.
Caesar Pleaser.
Pleaser, the Caesar
what it
pleaser, because I'm like,
Caesar Pleaser.
The
Mix it with
the
water,
teaser
shake it,
pleaser, you know.
And you wait about a good day would
Yep.
be the best in your
Yeah.
mini fridge,
And-
and then
and-
this thing comes out solid.
Yeah, I put it in ice. Like I put water, then the ice in it, and I mixed it so that it kept it cold. Put it in the
Yeah.
fridge, and it just thickens up. Oh, it tasted like Clamato. I couldn't
No, it's
believe
dope.
it.
It
Yeah.
was like I told you, the girl the year before that told me. She's like, oh, I brought these Clamato things. Usually they came in packs. I'm like, what is she talking about packs? She's online, boom, boom, boom. She shows it to me. I was like, Jesus Christ. Like, she had to take off a bunch of clothes to bring the actual bottles. And you know those bottles are big, right? So it's like, damn, man, she was a warrior. She made me one, so I took it. So I took it. You can hear her friend though. I'm like, yo, what are those? And her friend's like, nope, not for you. And I'm like, okay, I don't give a shit. But Nancy was nicer than her friend Stephanie, so I got one.
Yeah. But it was funny though because Mikey, he had actual Clamato in
Yes,
the bottle.
that's right.
He must have brought like 10 bags with him because those Clamatos, those aren't light.
No, that's
Like,
what I
they're
mean.
heavy.
You're giving away, or you're paying an arm and a leg for extra baggage, or you're not bringing much. So
Yeah, and he had vodka, so I was like, all right.
but the duty free thing's the way to go.
Yeah, you got to get the duty free at the airport or whatever it is, and because
No.
I don't know if you can bring vodka there, like just in your bag. I don't know.
In your bag, yeah, absolutely
Yeah.
in your bag, yeah.
So I guess so. I mean,
But duty free, I mean, for the price that
It's
we paid,
cheaper, yeah,
I bought a 40
absolutely.
for what, like $19 or
Yeah.
$21. So
Yeah,
like,
it was
I
cheap.
couldn't really complain.
complain? No, absolutely not. No, absolutely
And
not.
everyone's
It
getting
was-
mad at me because this year they're like, we're gonna buy tequila, we're gonna buy this and that. I'm like, I'm buying Jose Cuervo for $16.
Well, that tequila that we drank on, what was it there?
Casamigos?
Yeah, that's
good, eh?
when I had at Berlin,
Yeah,
man.
Casamigos.
That's the smoothest
He didn't try
tequila
Mi Campo
I've ever
yet.
had in my, and I've tried a lot. Like
I don't
I've
think you tried
tried
Mi
all
Campo
the.
with us. I think Mi Campo beats it.
You think Mi Campo beats it? Yeah.
Yeah, Mi Campo beats it.
So maybe was that not Mi Campo? No. That was,
No, Mi Campo, they don't make it anymore
That's
here. They don't
right.
bring them here. Like, you check on
So-
their website, they don't have them here.
But that even that one, it was smooth, man. Like, and I had a few shots of it, and I was like, man, that's a wow. Because I'm not a big tequila, guy
Yeah.
sometimes. Because
Yeah, some are
I find
bad.
it makes me a little bit, I don't know, antsy sometimes. So
Yeah, Dan, don't worry, man. We love reading comments. Anyone that watches us live,
Absolutely.
please comment, man. Don't mean to get off topic being discussed right now, but Joe, I hope to meet you someday and have a drink. No, we're not going to have a drink. We're going to have many
one
drinks.
drink, no,
Many
one
drinks.
day. It might be one.
We're going to have a dance off. It's going to
2
be
days,
crazy. It's going to
lots
be
of
great.
drinks.
Trust me. Saskatchewan, I told Jess, I'm like,
Yep.
I need to meet need to go to
people
these
up.
smaller cities. I need to do.
And it's really fun meeting people that.
Everyone that's everywhere I've ever traveled was also to meet someone from the podcast.
Yes.
You know, DJ Ivy was from, and Caleb Simmons was from Halifax. That was dope. You know, we went and saw Suzi at Sudbury. We're going to see like 3 or 4 people in Vancouver. That's the thing. I want to connect. We're all a little family here. We all share each other's stuff. So that's what I want to do. But yeah, a drink. You got to apologize to your boyfriend or husband. Be like, listen,
I'm sorry.
DJ Duss is going to send me an Uber home after, but we're going to do it big.
And we'll take care of you there.
Jesse's my security.
Home. Yeah, we'll get you home.
Jesse's
you're
security.
safe.
Actually, I'm lying. Jesse's calling you an Uber, not me. I want to create an app, okay? This is my new app. It's for us dumb people that get too drunk. After like midnight, when you look at your phone to do something and they know you're not home, an Uber gets called. That's it. Like, you're not allowed to text, drunk text. You're not allowed to do anything. It's just like, picks your ass up and like, you got to get home.
It's like a private security that gets you and brings
it's
you
something.
home.
It's something you have to like. It's just to help your life. When you wake up next day, like, that was a close call. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
That was a close call. But
we'll have drinks. We'll get you home safe.
Oh, yeah,
no
yeah.
worries.
I love it. We're all about
Fun
you have to
time.
lead us into where we're going. When you
Yeah.
kind of have to be our tour guide when we get there.
You know where to go and where to go.
The fun part, leave it to me. Just
Well,
point in the right direction. You know. Jess, did you watch the Olympics at all? Like, did you like? I know we watched the race at Dee's house, but did you watch the break dancing?
I only saw the clips after.
What?
And I couldn't fucking
fuck was that?
believe it.
Was this like, huh?
I
the woman
thought,
from
okay,
Australia?
when I saw that was the first thing I saw. And I actually saw it live. I didn't see it and I was like,
You watched that live?
yeah, by accident. And I was like, and thank God that it was everybody else made fun of it, because I was starting to wonder what the
You're
fuck
like, is
was
this a
going on.
Special Olympics?
That's exactly what I thought, but I didn't want to be rude, right? Like, I didn't want to be like,
How would I be rude?
what are they doing? She's hopping around like a fucking kangaroo and a snake. And I was like, I've seen breakdancing before. Like, I mean, I've watched a few movies.
It was a Canadian guy that won too.
Yeah, he was good.
Okay,
He was good.
this guys.
But,
Listen,
you know, it's hard to say he's good when you go and watch all these fucking movies when they do super shit. Or
no, you're right. You're right.
America's
you're right,
Got
you're right. I'm
Talent
going
and
to
you
tell
see the
you
super
why
shit.
Canada should be #1 at everything. He was an Asian break dancer. I'm just throwing shit out there, right?
I know where he's going with this.
All right. Why are we not good at soccer when we have every immigrant on planet Earth? Like, we can't. Like, are we getting shafted with the shafts?
Yeah, because they're going to come here, live here, but represent their countries when they play
Oh,
sports.
maybe you're right. You're probably right. Okay, that probably makes sense. And why are Jamaicans so fast?
I know, eh? Holy crap.
Jesus Christ, they build freaking just. But
Like
they're
the
just
fucking
monsters.
bobsled teams and
Guys like, oh my god! But yeah, I watched that
running.
breakdancing.
Running is Jamaica's thing, man. They just
They
dominate.
They're
that.
taking breakdancing off the Olympics now because of this.
Because of her.
Yeah.
Oh, because they tried it out and now it got
Shouldn't
mocked.
there be? I thought she was qualifying. Like, you have to qualify to do. I might be 100% right.
You do have to qualify, but you qualify in your country. So they qualified her and sent her.
Bro. Mm-hmm. Come
Exactly.
on.
Like, it's just kind of like, huh? And then they tried to defend her by, oh, there was some, cultured dance in there. Dude, she got some praises from people, too, saying, oh, yeah, dude, saying to be different, dance is about being different, and oh, yeah, dude. I was just like, okay, but this is the Olympics. You're supposed to do the best at the best, and
I guess
amateur, and
I guess maybe breakdancing doesn't have an actual.
They took
technique?
amateur to the fucking next level on that one, because I mean, she looked like a fucking 2-year-old having a fucking fit on the ground.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. You think France should have won breakdance. See, that's the thing. Like, I watch a lot of shit, man. I've been 100% wrong in boxing. Me and my dad have watched boxing fights. It goes to decision. Me and my dad goes, Johnny should win, and George wins instead. It's like, what the hell is
What
this?
fight were they watching?
I'm like, do I not have a grasp of fucking boxing here? Punch the dude in the face? I don't know. When it gets
The guy that looks the most wrecked usually wins.
guys,
Because when I
like
fight
great
somebody
defense with
and
his
I look
face.
good and he looks fucked up, I'm usually pretty happy with the results, right?
He has great defense with his face, you know.
Yeah. He blocked all the shots.
We watch all sorts of friggin' MMA stuff, boxing stuff, and like, the winner is. I'm like, well, it's this guy, and it's like the next hand, and I'm like, what is what? I lost so much money one year. Okay, GSP fights Johnny Hendricks. All right, everyone's a GSP fan. Everyone's a GSP fan.
Yeah.
I've watched Johnny Hendricks
Canadian.
against Carlos Condit with you at the movie theater in
That's
Montreal.
right.
Actually,
Montreal, that's right.
we went to a bar. Couldn't get any service. Jesse's like, "There's a movie theater downstairs." Boom. At the Forum. Yeah, we get in there, and I watched him, and I know Carlos Condit is no joke. Johnny Hendrick fucks him up. I'm like, oh, he's going against GSP. I'm like, man, I'm actually going to put money on this guy. So I go to Luke's house, fucking huge bets. Everyone thinks I'm insane. Johnny Hendricks punches the shit out of fucking GSP.
Yep.
I start shrugging my fucking, give me my money. Loses by decision. I got to pay out every dude that's in this party. Like, I can't catch a break here. Even if you ask Johnny Hendricks himself, he still
thinks he should have won that fight.
GSP sucks balls. GSP,
He mastered this boring part of the sport. That's what he did.
GSP, if he was a male rapist, he'd be number one. He'd be the king.
Hugging up and grinding on him.
Just gives you a little.
Humps the
He's
shit
like,
out
you're
of
not
you.
topping it. I got 4 more rounds of this. You know, like
Yeah, the teabag specialist.
He's the real ground and pound. If you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, he mastered the boring part of it, right? He know what to do to win. He doesn't make it look pretty. He doesn't make it look good.
Yeah, you don't want to say what's wrong about him, but I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you. And Rumble will be worse than this. We don't like when he speaks English.
No.
I'm sorry to say. It fucking kills my soul. Speak French. I'll figure it out. It kills my soul. It just kills it.
Yeah,
You know?
he doesn't sound like Jean-Claude Van Damme, that's
It's
for
like,
sure.
bro, I don't know. How did you win a fight and still sound like you lost? I don't get it. Like, I'm just, you know.
Yeah, his fights were never exciting, to say the least.
No. The most exciting fight he was in is when he lost to Matt Serra.
Yeah, that was a good fight. Yeah, that was.
We watched it at your house. You had to leave a little early. You had the 2 big-ass TVs at the time. Guys, this guy had 2 gigantic, a 65 and a 70-inch, in a room that was a 10 by 10.
And this was like back in the day before. These were the biggest TVs then. Like there was no
Because he
big,
had this humongous projector one, and then you switched over to a normal flat screen one, right?
yeah. This
and
was
you're trying to get rid of the
projector was
projector one.
80-inch.
That's what it was.
It was an 82-inch projector, but it was good. It was a HD and it was very
No, it
good
was dope.
quality.
It was dope.
It was the picture was amazing. And then I went over to the new because I bought the PS4 that
And
came
then we
out.
go over to his house, and you called Rogers. You're like, yo, can I have him on both TVs? Without paying double. I remember that was a question we asked.
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah, and we racked up your apartment watching that fight. You
Yeah.
took a beating on that one. That one hurt. Matt Serra.
Yeah,
That was pretty exciting, man. That was pretty goddamn exciting. But Jess
I missed that apartment.
Jess wants to be 25 again.
Oh man, it was the perfect location. I live downtown, just a 45-second walk to the bar,
Yeah.
to my work
Yeah.
that I worked at, that I used to drive to,
I'm like, yo, Jess.
so that people didn't know I lived so close.
I'm like, Jess, I'm going to your house to pre-drink, and I'll meet you at the bar that you're working at. He's like, okay. Pre-drink, go to the bar, after
Yeah.
party, his place.
It was fantastic.
Wow, those were the days, man. Those were the days. But guys, me and Jesse also are doing episodes of the Challenge Season 40. We do a recap and a prediction on every episode. So we usually do that Thursdays at 8 p.m. It's a little bit different from Live on the Mic. Live on the Mic podcast will be turned into Live on the Mic Studios. We were going to have different episodes of different things. We're hopefully to get different hosts besides my ugly face on this fucking thing and my fucking voice that I'm sick of hearing through these headphones. But you know what? It is what it is. You know what I mean? But Jess, man, we're going to take some footage. We got to take some stuff.
Yeah.
Hopefully take out the drone. And yeah, we'll show some people next time when we get on Live on the Mic podcast, man.
Absolutely.
Guys, Dana, Mike on YouTube. Thanks for
Thanks for
me.
watching,
Mike's on
everybody.
Instagram. Everybody, thank you so much. And we'll catch you again next week sometime.